Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another pre-market watch list here today inside the boardroom. So thank you all for tuning in. Some familiar faces I can already see. We're going to go ahead and take a look at some stocks today. This is what we do every single day. Try and find some really good stocks to play, bring them to your attentions. You can put them on your watch list. That is exactly what we do here. We answer some questions, a little learning and helpful tips. So if this is your first time tuning in, thank you for joining in. Hope you like the channel. Please like and subscribe if you do like it. And then we're going to get rocking and rolling. So before we get started, let's talk here. Let's move this a little closer. We're going to talk a little bit. Actually, let me move this over here. All right, like that. That's normal. All right, so we're going to talk a little bit about the market. So the market yesterday was really choppy. It was really back and forth. Didn't want to make up its decision. Some of you guys might just see this as, oh, this is just some really choppy trading and it doesn't want to go. But when you really think about it, what you saw yesterday in the market is what we call the battle, the rally, right? You've all heard the term bulls and you've all heard the term bears. Bulls wanted to go up, bears wanted to go down. That was a prime example yesterday of exactly what that really means. When someone's like, oh, there's always a battle. Who wants to go up and who wants to come down? The battle between the bulls and the bears, that's what you seen yesterday in the market. It would go up, then it would come down. Then it would go up, and it would come down. It went back and forth, back and forth, back. That right there is the perfect example of the battle between the two. This is a Michigan shirt. I'm located, so I'm in like Novi towards the 12 Oaks area. If you're familiar, I'm like 30 minutes outside of Detroit. I live in the suburbs. I'm like 30 minutes outside of Detroit. So good morning, everyone. That's enough there. Let's go ahead and we're going to get started. But before we can really get started, there's 200 people watching right now. We should be able to get at least 200 likes here on this video. You guys have been doing a great job, and I do appreciate it. And it's fun to see if we can get those likes up just because, well, I guess that's what you're supposed to do on YouTube. All right, so let's get a like, let's get a subscribe, let's get a share, and let's look at some stocks. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and start sharing the screen now. The thumbs are going up. Yeah, I see them. There they go. All right, so let's go ahead and let's start looking at some things, right? Besides my beautiful face, right? Let's look at something else for once. Wait, hold on. Which computer screen do I need? I need not that one, but I need this one, right? Right, that's the one. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's the one. Okay. All right, Ornan. So yeah, we're gonna walk you through some things. If this is your first time here, I'm sure you're gonna enjoy it. I'm sure you're gonna like it. So let's do this, right? Let me just go into one screen here. So real quick, I just want to say that right now, there's not a whole lot moving in the market. Right now, it's pretty freaking slow. Okay, so first, let's take a look at what the market is actually doing. So first things, let me show you this today. We're going to go from the Market Watch tab here. This is the market, right? Like this is a broad view of what the market looks like right now without having to look at stocks or charts or anything. This is basically telling you that it's kind of, I would say 50-50, maybe 60-40, right? Who knows, but 50-50, right? We're 50% green, 50% red, all right? So this is kind of a broad view saying, hey, right now the market isn't really green, but it's not really red. We're basically stagnant. This is basically a 50-50. It's even. All right. Now let's go back over to the charts and let's take a look at the SPY. SPY. All right. So this was, and I'm going to do a 5-minute chart though. The 1-minute charts is too much to look at. But look at this, right? This was the stock. I mean, this was the market yesterday, right? Pre-market we're up, then we're down, then we're up, then we're down, then we're up, then we're down, then we're back up, then we're back down, then we're back up, then we're back down, then we're down, then we're back up, right? That is what you call a fight, man. That was a battle. Yesterday was literally a battle. That's all it was. And pre-market, we're right in the same area. We haven't even left. We're still in the same area, right? So this whole area right now, this is a battle zone. Once the price gets above, if the price can get above this key area, right? If it can get above that, and and then if it can get below this, right, that's where the battle is going to be won, right? That's the determining point. When will we pick a direction, right? So again, let me map that out again. All right, so this is the battle zone right now. Right now we're in the battlefield, and in order to go higher, we kind of really need to break out of, oh, I don't want to have that. We need to break out of this battle zone. We need to go that way, or if we're going to go down, we need to go this way. So until we really get out of this box kind of area, we're just going to be going back and forth. It's just going to be like that, right? Until we get out of this box, it's going to be back and forth. And how do I know that? Well, because they've already told me it. The market already told me this zone we're in is a back and forth battle between bulls and bears. So as long as we're in this consolidation zone, we're not going to do shit. It's just going to be a back and forth, swing high, swing low, which is good because you can make a lot of money in places like this too. You can make them with options. You can make them trading. We don't need stocks to go up. We don't need stocks to go down, or ETFs to go up or down. We don't need any of that to even make money. We can do it even when it's stagnant like this. Okay. And there's different techniques to trading it, but basically what I'm saying is right now we're still in the battle zone. We haven't picked a direction. Okay. So we're still on the fence of going up, and we're still on the fence of going down. We're right in the middle. And that's why you see in such a big choppy day yesterday, because we're literally right in the crosshairs of up or down, right? So it's going to come down to who wins the battle. And once one side wins, if it's the bulls, we're probably going to see a pretty good move up. And once it's the bears, we're probably going to see a really good move down, because we consolidated for so long in here. People are getting antsy. People are getting impatient. They want something to happen. So once, and everyone's been waiting, we've been waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. And once we do get confirmation of either a move up or a move down, it's probably going to be a pretty good move because we've been waiting for so long. Okay. Right. Yeah. Scalpers were having a great time yesterday. We're having a great time yesterday. A lot of scalpers were probably just killing it yesterday. I woke up in a new Bugatti. All right. So that's first things, right? So just knowing where the market's at today. We're still in a battle zone, still in a choppy area. Okay. So what did that do? What did this choppy trading on the market do for some stocks yesterday? Well, if you look at NVIDIA, what did NVIDIA do? NVIDIA chopped around. What did Facebook do? Facebook chopped around. What did Tesla do? Tesla kind of chopped around. They had some bad news, so they still went down, right? What about Amazon? What did Amazon do? Amazon kind of has a mind of its own as well. So, but look at Amazon. Amazon chopped around. What did Microsoft do? Microsoft chopped around. What did Google do, or Alphabet? Alphabet chopped around. What did MU do? MU chopped around. So you guys noticing the pattern I show you every day, that a lot of these big blue chip stocks are followed the stock market. They tend to make moves relevant to the stock market. Unless one of these, one of these blue chip stocks has news, then it will probably go an opposite direction of the market, right? So what do I mean by that? Most of your blue chip stocks, Microsoft, MU, Google, Amazon, Facebook, Tesla, PPG, Boeing, all those bigger blue chip companies will tend to follow the direction of the stock market unless they have news, right? And what's a stock that recently had news? Tesla did. Tesla recently had news about their automated car system and it being put on a standstill. So yesterday, even though the market traded sideways, we still saw Tesla drop. We were still seeing Tesla move against the market because the news, right? Tesla still went down, and that's because there was still lingering news that was powerful enough to cause it to go against the trend of the market. Okay. So, anywho, so what does it mean? So what stocks am I watching, right? So what are the stocks that I'm going to watch today? Well, I basically just went over all of them and didn't tell you it. I literally just told you. These are the ones I'm watching. I didn't tell you, but I did tell you. Tesla. It's gonna be a bigger price day for me. Again, Tesla, Facebook, NVIDIA are going to be my kind of couple main ones. And then I'll watch MU and Microsoft. Right. So you may ask, why am I going to watch some of these stocks? Well, for me personally, right, if you look at, the market's been coming down. Since the market's been coming down, a lot of the blue chip stocks like Facebook and stuff are down, but they've also had bad news. But you can kind of see, and I'll go from like a 20-day chart, right? So you can kind of see, and this will work the same for Facebook and Amazon, all of them, right? So Facebook was at its highs, it reached its highs up here, and then it dropped all the way down to there, right? And now it's starting to find a little bit of a bottom. You can kind of see here, it's kind of bottoming out maybe. We have a double bottom. If the market goes green today, you can expect that we're going to see a green day on Facebook, NVIDIA, and maybe even Tesla, right? All these stocks have been down a big chunk over the past couple weeks as the market's been moving lower. And if we can get a strong bounce on the market, we should get a strong bounce on these bigger blue chip stocks. Some of you guys can't afford them. I understand. That's partially due to maybe wanting to trade options again. So those are the bigger stocks I'm going to watch: Tesla, Facebook, Amazon, things like that. Because the market might bounce here today or tomorrow in a couple days if the bulls win the battle. And if they do, we should see some significant moves up on Tesla, Facebook, NVIDIA, and things like that. All right. Now for penny stocks, I don't, there wasn't really anything I liked. Let me move the screen over. There might be something that's changed. No, not really. Okay. So that's kind of my day. I'm going to watch those, and then again, watch the two tickers UVXY. And let me get these drawings off my screen. UVXY and TVIX, right? And covering these in more depth, right? These are the ETFs that follow the market. If you're not sure what TVIX and UVXY do, make sure to go to my recent videos, probably about 5-6 days, maybe last week. I made a video regarding TVIX and UVXY and how you can trade them correctly and how you can understand the way they work with the volatility index and how they work with the stock market. So if you're not sure about how to trade these ETFs, in these inverse ETFs, TVIX and UVXY, I made a great video on them that you should check out. But I will say this: if the market starts going higher today, I would recommend shorting TVIX and UVXY. Okay. If you have the option to, I recommend shorting TVIX and UVXY today because if the market goes up, right? If the market goes higher today, if the stock market goes up like this, you are going to see UVXY and TVIX go down, okay? And then if the market goes up today, you are also going to see the blue chip stocks like Facebook, Amazon, Netflix. You're going to be seeing those go up as well, okay? That's primarily all the things that I have for you today. One second here. I'm going to get out of this, stop my screen share. So I'm going to get out of that there. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to read through some of these comments, see what some of the everybody has to say here. I'm going to kind of just read through some of these and see what's going on. You can't get the drawing toolbar that I have on my Thinkorswim because it's not through Thinkorswim. It's through one of my streaming softwares. Yeah, so there might be some more bad news on, and that's another thing, guys. Another thing, when trading the stocks, you have to know the news. Okay, I don't have, and again, a lot of these streams, I don't have the time to look at every single newsletter on every single stock some mornings. So if I miss something, I do apologize, but do always remember to check the news on these stocks, okay? AYTU took a dump on me yesterday. Yes, AYTU. A lot of people are talking about AYTU. AYTU for me was alerted like probably 8 days ago now. So when most of our members heard about it, they were able to, make 30-40% gain before the dump. So most of us were okay. But yeah, it did take a dump. I think that it's still going to go up personally. I mean, it's up big, over a week. So I think we'll still see some movement up on that. This is it is a new mic. It is a new mic. Kevin A. Kevin, to answer your question, is there any way you can explain real quick how to short on Robinhood? Robinhood does not allow for shorting of stocks. You can't short on Robinhood, but they do have option trading. Option trading isn't available to all Robinhood users. I just recently got option trading available on my account probably 2 weeks ago. That's a way that you technically can short, but it's called putting because options are different than stocks. Shorting is only for stocks. But shorting is making money when something goes down, and you can ideally make money with options when stocks do go down. So that is kind of how you would have to do it, is by playing options. Jason, kind of the same thing. You can't short on Robinhood. You can only trade put reversals, or sorry, put options, which are kind of like shorting. Welcome. Nice. Sounds good. Yeah, things like the broker TFS does have shorts available. That's because it's a CFD trading broker. And CFDs aren't stocks, and there's more that goes into that. It's a whole nother story that I can't really get into now, but yes, they do. Thank you, Stock Tapper. I'll keep it up. So again, that's pretty much all we got here for you today. Again, slower day in the market. Again, the market's not open tomorrow, guys. Market's closed tomorrow. So today, treat it like a Friday. Things might get a little bit slower. And, with that being said, maybe scale back on size. Mitchell, oh, now it makes sense. Arch, yes. MW Arch. Mitchell, what's going on? I'll hit you up here in a little bit, bud. Hold on one second. There's so many comments. Wayne, right now I'm working on options. I myself am in no way, shape, or form a pro, but I know trading very well, so options aren't really as challenging as it is for some people. But yeah, when the time comes, options will be on my YouTube channel. EDGE, I would stay away from. One of my members said that there were some fishy things going in their 8K filing, so I would stay away from Edge. Markets close tomorrow for Good Friday. Do we know the SPY is going to green? You don't know for sure when and if. There's one thing you can check. You can check the futures market to know whether or not the market may want to go higher. You can always check the futures market to see where our futures are lying, because the futures are kind of the underlying, I guess you could say, derivative of, the market going lower, going higher. So you can always check the futures market to see if futures are up. That can kind of give you an idea in a sense that maybe we're going to go higher. But if futures pricing starts to drop, you could say maybe we're going lower. Futures kind of tells you interest in which direction the market may want to go. So again, that's all I have for you guys today. So not as great of a watch list as I want, but I'm basically telling you, keep your eyes on blue chip stocks right now. Penny stocks, there's not really much going on for me or that I see. So keep your eyes on blue chip stocks for right now. And then we have more videos coming as soon as I can get them onto YouTube. We won't be live streaming tomorrow, but we will be on Monday through Friday every day. Try to get on at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Over the weekend, I will release a little weekend watch list for you guys as well. I'll try to get that up every weekend. Sometimes I'm busy on the weekends, but if I have the time, I'll definitely get you guys a weekend watch list. Twitter, I do got to get back to work here. And then last thing, we're at 138 likes. We have 358 people watching right now. We should easily be able to get over 200 likes on the video. Please share if you think that this video has value and that any of your friends or family would benefit from seeing these videos. Please share it. Facebook, Google, Twitter, wherever you can share it. Please do it. It helps your brother out. Do appreciate you guys. I will see you guys all on Monday morning, and stay tuned for the weekend watch list, as I will send that out this weekend. All the links are in the description below. You can join our Facebook group. That's absolutely free. You can join our stock trading chat room, which is absolutely free. We have a paid version chat room. We have a free chat room. You can utilize both if you choose, but all the links are below to the Facebook group where we do watch lists, and, you know, just stay in touch with me and our Facebook members, and then as well as our chat room. Okay. So Boiler Room Trading right now, in my personal opinion, I think as a whole, Boiler Room Trading has some of the most knowledgeable members. I think it's because we really press a lot of good education, and we don't really sugarcoat things. I myself and some other people I work with, they don't really sugarcoat things. So you're kind of really getting the real deal of learning, I guess, for lack of better words. So again, we don't sugarcoat things. So you'll notice when you join our Facebook group, at least of right now, and, you know, we're always growing, but as of right now, you'll notice that a lot of our members are pretty knowledgeable and have a good understanding of the market, as well as the members in our chat room. That's something I noticed. You guys be the judge of it. With that being said, time to get back to trading, and I'll see you guys all come Monday morning. Okay.